Hi there Capricorn, thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for November. On the face of it, this can turn out to be one of the most sociable months, particularly in its first 2/3. A clustering of energy in your sister Earth sign of Virgo is still sparkling away at the start of the month, giving you a taste for new adventures, variety and spontaneity. And also Mercury joins up with the Sun in the most sociable part of your scope on the 2nd. So there really is a fantastic opportunity to continue to network and have fun. However, there is also a fantastic new moon which occurs on the 13th. And this sees Jupiter, the planet of expansion, which is in Virgo, forging a fantastic link with the Sun and of course the Moon in the most vibrant, friendly and sociable part of your situation. This backdrop is initially going to last for a month, but I think it's possible that its tentacles can reach into next year and could see you engaging with lots of new and exciting interests and people. So what's the catch? Well, there is a change on the 9th which sees Venus, the planet of love and affection, and also of money, move into an area which is much more linked to the basic characteristics of your sign. In other words, about responsibility, about being organised, about being dutiful. But Venus and love and being dutiful and organised, it's not really sexy, is it? But if you're serious about someone, the next 3 or 4 weeks may see something become much more solid between you. But it's the move of Mars on the 13th which is going to be particularly influential. This is going to give you a lot more natural authority and self-confidence, but you have to use this wisely. So where's the catch? Well, the catch really comes from the fact that your ruling planet Saturn is marooned in a very psychological part of your scope all through this month, but is being squared by Neptune, the planet of dreams. If we think about it, everything you stand for is about knitting things together. It's about your thoroughness. It's the fact that you stick in there when things get tough. And Saturn, in this new part of your horoscope, is asking you to think or apply those skills more towards the psychological side of your situation. And that's much trickier because it's much more nebulous. We can't necessarily hold it. It's not something that's physical and tangible. And you may find at times that despite all this bright and bubbly energy on the outside, that you yourself feel rather disengaged with things, or just low in energy, or perhaps low in trust for where people are really coming from. And that's going to become much more of an issue from the middle of the month. But once Mercury and the Sun move on the 21st and the 22nd, and Mercury then goes side by side with your ruler, followed by the Sun, then there's a full moon on the 25th in Gemini, which is opposite Saturn. I do feel that your psychological, physical vitality can really quite drop down. So I think if you are going to go out and have fun in the first 2 or 3 weeks of this month, great, go for it. But just don't overdo it too much. Have a few early nights. Make sure you're eating some decent food. And by the end of the month, I think you may need to cocoon yourself away, keep the world a little bit at a distance, and just have the time to breathe, reflect, and rest. And you may be quite surprised about some of the things that you do think about, what comes up, what discussions you have. And you may find yourself much more sensitive than usual, particularly to undercurrents and politics and what people are hinting at. So I do feel that your emotional robustness could be tested in the last phase of this month. But if you give yourself the space to deal with it and process the issues, you can come through with flying colours. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.